Morray, how you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling good. How you feeling, baby?
Great, man. I'm a big fan of the music, and as soon as I started to see you on camera and shit, I was like, wow, this guy's a fucking ray of light. I like it.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm just trying to be different. Smile more than, you feel me? It is what it is.
Where does that positivity come from, though? It feels like so many people in the rap shit are kind of like consumed with the tough guy image and everything. You seem like you have a bit more of a jolly vibe going.
I ain't gonna fraud you. Like, everybody can be tough. It's easy to shoot a gun. It's easy to get a gun. It's easy to be the gangster. But it's easy to smile. I feel like that's hard now to be like, yo, I'm fucking happy. Nah, nigga, like I grew up in church, so I got hella love for everybody to begin with. So I love myself too, so I stay happy that way. I always smile because when you leave with respect, you get it back. Definitely.
So do you think the church shit had a huge impact on you? And was it musical as well as just sort of social and cultural?
I think like with the church, it'll help you deal with the good and the bad, because it's supposed to be like super nice and sweet, but it's also brutally honest. And I think when you are 16, 15, and you sing in the choir, and somebody tell you, hey, that ain't your damn song, it's easy to be acclimated in the real world, because that's how everybody is. Everybody think they have an opinion or they can give you an opinion.
It's crazy because you'd think in a perfect world that you would have schools pushing kids to get into music, but was that your memory of being in school? Or is like, I know a lot of schools probably have almost no budget for like music class and shit.
No, in school I was I wanted to play sports and mess with the girls, so like I wasn't really focused on music too much until like I got a little older and started realizing I got locked up and couldn't go to school, so I had to find something else to do. But while I was in school, it was just like girls and sports. I just want to play football, like real rap.
Right. For sure. When did your football dream start to fade away?
Like I was like 16. I got arrested. I ended up going to a place called Glen Mills, and I came out of it. I got my GED, and I was like, y'all trying to go back to school, and I forgot if you get a damn GED, you can't go get a high school diploma.
Oh, you can't even get one. Okay.
I didn't know. Like, and the stuff that I was doing in my city, they kind of like banned me from my district of schools, so I would have had to like move like super far, and I couldn't afford that, so I just said, fuck it, what else can I do?
Why'd they ban you from all the schools in general?
When I first moved to the city, like I got kicked out of the school, and they put me like in the trailers in the back of the school.
Oh, okay.
And then I got kicked out of those, and they created a school for other kids like me. And then like I got kicked out of that school. Right. So it's like, nigga, ain't no more chances for your ass, but we done gave y'all the goddamn chances.
It sounds like you kind of had like two lives, where you had like the clean cut version of your life where you're playing football and like going to school and shit, and then you're also like simultaneously just finding ways to get in trouble and shit.
I was a follower, like no kizzy, like bro, I was one of the biggest followers. I just want to be down, I just want to be cool, I just want to be that nigga. So I got myself in situations where I probably knew I shouldn't have been into, but fuck it, they doing it, so I'm gonna do that shit. And it took me to like really be fucking up and be like, oh, I got nothing left but me, to realize like, let me just chill the fuck out and slow down.
That's crazy, because like there's so many kids who are followers, but they just will probably never realize or never be able to verbalize that, because that's like pretty much what happens as soon as you start going to school, is that you just sort of keep getting introduced to all these new ideas of like what you're supposed to be like, and then it becomes very hard, I think, for a kid who is unique to really like you have to be so strong-willed to not give in to the crowd.
Yeah, and I wasn't, like, and I understand that now, like looking back on who I was definitely just trying to be accepted. I didn't really give a fuck about perception unless it was accepted. Right. And now I understand I'm 28, so I'm like, if you don't accept me by now, fuck you. Like, I want to be cool, I want to be nice, I want to be a good dude. I got kids, so like, we all can be gangsters. That's the easiest shit to do. Like, it's easy to sit across somebody and steal them or slap them or rob a nigga. But is it really easy to turn the other cheek? Right. It's easy to be like, you know what, bro, it is what it is, you feel me?
It's easy to get 1 million views saying fuck somebody's dead homies.
Oh, okay, because that's that's the nature. That's the narrative nowadays. Fuck your homies, gangbang, kill niggas, shoot niggas. Bro, like I said, that's the easiest shit you could do. It's not hard to be a thug, but it's really hard to be a good person. Yeah. And I think that shit is like, no matter what kind of music you make, whether you make that kind of music or not, you still could be a fucking good person. Nigga, like the fuck, you make songs for niggas who really still doing the shit you used to do. Right. Like, you give them motivation. But nigga, as your own person, nigga, you still could be nice and be gangster. Why not?
Definitely. What was the arrest for that you actually got locked up there?
I was in school, like, and funny story, I had just got arrested for some shit that we did a long time ago, and I was actually already on probation at the time. I was in school writing my girl a little love letter, like no kizzy, like She went to the regular high school, so I was getting ready to walk it up to her and do some nice shit. Like I just wanted to, fuck with her.
High school was great, man.
Yeah,
I used to be writing notes too.
Facts.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. I was like, yeah, I love you. Go on a date. Yes, no. It was chilling.
My girl would be so happy if I wrote her a note.
Facts.
I hope she doesn't see this.
So like one of my teachers, no Kizzy, we was in the school and we have intervention specialists. Like they were able to like grab you, slam you, and you know what I mean? Like really, they
scared straight shit.
Facts. It was really hands on. Like you damn near be scrapping in there. So like I guess one of the teachers was upset. Cause I had free time, like I always did my work fast, and then after that I bullshitted. So I was like, bet, since I don't want to get in trouble, let me just do this for my girl or whatever. He kept throwing it away. I'm like, yo, bro, I got permission already. Bull already said I could do it. So like, stop throwing my shit away because you're gonna piss me off.
Right.
And everybody knew who I was. Like, just chill out, bro. Like I'm trying to have a good day. Like let me have a good day. I go through a lot of shit every day. Let me have a good fucking day.
Right.
He didn't understand. So when I grabbed it last time, I grabbed him by his shirt and I headbutted him, and then we started mixing. And then,
I would not want to get headbutted by you.
No, it's hard.
You got a strong looking neck. Yeah,
that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. I look. It's been through some things. It's been through some things.
A couple of dents there.
It's been through some things. So like, I would say though I do regret doing that because he was a good dude. It just I was in a different space and I felt like he was like pressuring me to. When I probably could have like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just tell her when I see her. I could have just told her in person.
I made a lot of teachers' lives hell, and I can look at that now and say, wow, that must be such a fucking hard job.
The
You're
hardest.
getting paid jack shit, and you got to deal with all these kids who all got their own issues going on. You don't know what they've been dealing with at home and shit. Oh my God, it's a tough
I don't know
one.
what camera it is, but if any person that taught me in school, listen, hey, I'm sorry. I fucked up. I wish you nothing but the best and success. If you write me, I will apologize to you like verbatim again. I don't care. Just sorry.
We could organize that for sure. I'm
No
sure,
cap,
they're
I'm sorry.
probably watching. Wait, so okay, that happens, and then how long you get locked up for?
I was in there for like, I want to say 18 months or close to 18 months. And then after that, I got out. I was like, yo, like this is whack. Like I get tired of seeing niggas next to me every 5 minutes. Like, get away from me. Where the girls at? This is weird.
So that's how it affected you, is you were like, I never want to come back here?
Yeah, like I didn't. Some people go there and they get a persona like, oh, that shit's hard. Like I'm a gangster now. Like
some
nah,
people love it.
That shit whack. Like it's a grown man telling you when to sleep, when to eat, when to shave, when to shit. That's whack. Like, stop telling me what the fuck to do when I can be free, be a good person, and still have a good life, and then I'm lit. Like, bro, you keep the bullshit. Like, a lot of niggas don't even be like that. Like, bro, we can just scrap.
Right.
Like, if you think about it, a lot of niggas who be like, I kill you. If we face to face, I'm like, bro, let's scrap. It's gonna be different. I'll kill your ass. Now let's scrap. Nigga, I'll blow your. Let's scrap.
Right.
Why you keep avoiding the fight part?
But did you end up fighting a lot while you were locked
up? Of course.
Oh,
okay.
like
because my person, like I always been like. It's weird when you grow up being bullied, then you become the bully, and then you're trying to change. Because then, like, certain situations, you'll be confused of who you want to be. So I got to a lot of fights because of my own actions,
right? But
also because nigga, I'm a nice guy. They're going to try you, bro.
And you kind of like prison is a place where, you know, in the real world, ruling by fear and making everybody afraid of you and just trying to have this power over people and shit, like the way that you kind of have to move in prison is just like not a great idea. In the real world, if you're Suge Knight, then it's not like that is a good thing. In prison, you kind of have to be Suge Knight.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't never been to prison.
Right.
So like to the niggas that been in prison, y'all doing y'all some real shit. Like that shit is crazy.
Right.
But like whether it's prison, whether it's jail, whether it's anything you ever been in, you gotta find out who you are. And it's hard to find out who you are amongst a bunch of fake motherfuckers who also create narratives. So it's like, damn, if we all creating a character, who the fuck is this person really when we by ourselves?
Right.
Like we're cool now, we're talking over dinner, and the next 5 minutes somebody got some money, now I'm stabbed the fuck up because I don't know your narrative, bro. I don't know who you are because you're pretending, I'm pretending, we're all fucking pretending to be safe.
So you were locked up in Fayetteville?
Nah, in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Oh, they moved you all the way over there.
No cap. No, actually, I went to school from PA from 12 years old until 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. From 12 to 18, I was in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And so culturally, like, was it?
That's what fucked me up.
It was just
I
a
wasn't
different type
used
of
to
dude
the
out
city.
there?
Like, that shit, like, the city's so fast, and I give so much respect to, like, people from the country that moved to the city because it's a big difference from, like, the niceties and the normal conversations. Like, I mean, granted, you know, down south has this shit too, but, like, it's easy to talk. That's why I'm so easy to talk to people because, like, I'm from the South, but from the city, it's like it's a whole bunch of stairs and, like, I don't fuck with you a whole, like, it's a lot that I didn't know how to deal with.
When you have that many people crammed into one space, I feel like they don't end up being as friendly to each other because there's so much competition for everything, whether it's a job or a hustle or a girl, etc. When it's more spread out and people have a little bit more room, because you're right, when you're down south, there's completely different energy.
Completely different, bro. But like I definitely understood that, like me living there for 6 years and understanding like, yo, I know why they're like that, because it's hard to build friendships and hard to build trust with people that will change on you in a second. Like in the city, it's progressive to have different outlets and maybe switch up a little bit. Like, oh, nah, because right now but now you can't switch up at all. So it's like, now what's the narrative? Like I can't be da-da-da, or nah, I gotta be. It's just a lot in the city to keep up with when you're from the South and I just love the country, but I love the city too. But I'm just more home in the South.
For sure. When you said that you had a thing that you had gotten caught up for that was from years prior, was that the breaking into houses shit?
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, that's the stuff that I don't want to talk about, but like, okay. But you know, like that shit that I shouldn't have done, that I know better now for, that I've had my consequences for, that if I had to go back, I would never do.
So, but when you get out of prison or jail that time, did you just decide like I'm gonna completely change my life, and was music already floating around in your head at that point?
Now, the first time, like it didn't. I didn't really like it. Getting locked up didn't bother me at first. Like at first I was like, all right, I'm going to, like for 2 weeks I came out, I was like super different. I was like, oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah. And then all of a sudden I was like, fuck it, like I'm back in the hood. And then the shit with the teacher happened, I got locked up again. And then like now I'm like, yo, I'm about to be 18. Niggas is trying to shoot at me now. This is weird. I got beef. I gotta get the fuck out of this city. This shit is not for me no more. Like this shit is crazy.
Did you notice people treating you differently after you did that 18 months? Like treating you like you're a real man now all of a sudden? Not
even the case. I think like when I got out, I separated myself from everybody I used to chill with. Because I felt like I came out the first time, chilled with the same niggas, did the same shit. Came out again. If I did the same thing, I was going, nigga, I don't want to be around a bunch of people with my appendage all day just talking in the shower and shit. Now I'm taking a shit. You sit next to me having a full-blown conversation. Like I'm uncomfortable, bro. Like I don't like being uncomfortable.